Hey everybody, how you doing? Just press and record again on my little webcam here, and I figured this time around I was gonna follow one kind of promise I made to myself way back when I was posting a little more regularly. And first of all, it would be to post more regularly, but also to improve at least one thing during each video. So currently not much has improved in this look. I have the standard webcam and my ring light that I'm using for the background lighting. I even have another light that I could use, but I guess I'm a little bit lazy with these type of things. I'm doing the record and post type videos, but I would like to get towards editing and a little bit better production, a little more workflow. But there's so many steps I intend to take before getting to that. And one of those steps is, to get a kind of a better computer. This computer that I have right now is okay. It's not great for video editing. I could do the video editing, and I will. So I won't make that kind of like stop me from making better videos. But I want to be systematic. So what do I do to replace this video to improve this fuzziness and the kind of the lighting issue that you're seeing right now? Well, I had already made a new purchase recently. I showed you before. I have the Canon 90D body that I purchased a little while back, and I'm just using I fitted the same old zoom lens from the T2i I bought like 12 years ago. So then, I guess I could just do like a little selfie thing. It has a little a flippy screen for seeing yourself as you're recording video. That's a plus with this camera. Another plus is it does 4K video and a bunch of other spec kind of advantages over the T2i for sure. So then audio is another thing to think about. So it has a built-in mic. It's not the greatest mic, and so also a little while back, close to the time when I bought the camera, I also bought this Rode VideoMic that would basically fit on the top of it and would feed the audio directly into the camera. So I think that that's a good substitute for what I have right now. I don't know if I wanted to do an unboxing. I may as well just pull out the knife now, and I hadn't opened this thing yet. So just to show you, I like unboxing videos, but you know what? I don't want to go too elaborate with these videos because I'm a bit of a perfectionist in some ways, or let's say not really a perfectionist, but I just I get overwhelmed by detail, and then I don't end up doing the task at hand. So let us just pull this guy out and show you what it looks like, and it's exactly what you would expect. It's actually quite a nice looking piece. That's what it looks like. So it's a shotgun style mic. This one is kind of it's not a bad quality shotgun. I compared it to one of the kind of the lesser models for Rode, and this one seems to be better. So it has your audio cable, and you fit that out on the side. Maybe I'll just mount it right here just for kicks. So one of the videos that I intend to do next is really bike related. I intend to continue with my project. I have this hybrid bike, and first I want to do a tear down video. I intend to tear this thing down, and right down to the frame. Nothing left, not even the handlebars, because I intend to replace almost every part. And the reason for that is a lot of those pieces are rusted out, and generally I just want to transition this bike from the kind of basic road mountainish wide tire commuter bike into like a hybrid with a road gravel bike. So I want to put the kind of huskier kind of wheels on there for gravel type roads. I mean, I could switch back from one to the other, but I do wish to convert a couple of the specs. So this is a 3x7, so I have three let's say gears up front and 7 on the cassette in the back. And ultimately I wanted to switch that to a 2x11, which is, you know, more of your standard road bike. With this bike, it's got a little bit of a complication because it's a hybrid with kind of, you know, to accommodate a kind of a wider tire. It also has a wider bottom bracket shell, so that limits the kind of what you can do, like what you can buy to convert this bike into kind of a standard 2x9. So what I did was I'm just going to go ahead with a few of the replacements. Maybe I'll leave some of those details to that video, but I did buy a replacement for the crankset, for the bottom bracket, for the front derailleur, and I'll do things bit by bit. So I do intend to change out the handlebars to drop handlebars with the kind of the shifters and brake system similar to this guy, a little bit more modern, and then get more knobby tires and switch the back wheel to 11-speed cassette kind of format. I'm not sure if I could do that that easily. The measurements have to kind of match up, but I think that it would be easier for me to switch out the back rather than switch the front to a 2-speed. So there are some technicalities with that. So without further ado, I have this mic. Let's plop this on just to see how it looks. I'll probably take a moment to figure out how this works. And I think that I have to feed a battery in this guy. And so then one thing I'm not too fond of is that where you place the jack, see there's this kind of 1/8 inch jack. It's on the side. Actually, this is not even the proper one. So I believe it's right here. Yep, here's the fitting. And we'll see if it even fits. If it doesn't fit, then that will be a huge waste of time. Oh, no, there it does. But it's in front of my flippy screen. So the flip out screen. So not too much in front. You could probably see it right there. Just kind of gapes out on the side. So I've seen this in action. A buddy of mine has a camera like this. He has a mic similar to this. It'll just take me a little bit of time to figure out what the setup is, how this kind of works, and then I'll switch over. In fact, I might just switch over right now. You know, with the magic of editing, we'll go from this to this. So as you can see, I've moved the camera a little bit to a different part of part of the room. I put the mic on top. I needed to feed a 9-volt battery, and I find that the camera battery is actually running out here, so I'll make this as short as I can. I did buy replacement batteries, but didn't think I'd get this far just yet, so I haven't even charged them. We'll see how this works. So I did do a couple of runs. This is probably like a good 5th take. I'm trying a little bit of a colder color temperature on the ring light over here, just to try and cool down a bit of the color that I was seeing on my first runs. So we'll see how that works. I mean, so far I see that as expected, the crispness of the video is better. The resolution better. I've bumped it up to 1080p, and I can tell already by the file size. It's a much bigger file size than my current computer will even accommodate. I don't have a lot of room on the computer, so I am looking up to bump this up to a new build. I am going to buy components, and I'm researching a few things. I think I'll go Intel. They're currently the front runner right now. They have a little bit of the hybrid CPU with GPU onboard kind of processor circuitry, which will help a little bit of the rendering for the video editing and that type of thing. And I don't need as powerful GPU as I I would with a different with an AMD processor. So even at 1080p, I don't think that I'll have too much of a constraint. So I think that we're good there. So what am I going to do in my next video? I'll probably be delving into my bike projects. Old Billy here, I plan to do the strip down like I mentioned before. So I'm going to tear it straight down to the frame, all the cables and the handlebars, the wheels, etc. Everything's coming off. I did purchase some replacement bits for the crankset and the front derailleur, and that includes the bottom bracket as well. And I went for a straight replacement just to swap out the rusty kind of components that I currently have on here, and and there's a little bit of stripping and that type of thing, a little wear and tear from the hard kind of hard riding that I did this year. So I have a 3-speed 28 to 48 tooth crankset replacement. It's your standard Shimano, dirt cheap, and I have my derailleur as well as I have an adapter for the quill style stem up front for the handlebar. So when I tear everything down, I do have to add an adapter in order to accommodate the more modern handlebars for the drop. I plan to put some drops with also more modern style gear and brake levers. So those are my plans. It'll be more bike oriented. I find that I gravitate towards this press, record, and post kind of vlog style of video. We'll see if I can get into more of an edited, more tailored video style. But I find when I'm on this side of the camera that I'm far more impatient than when I'm a director on that side of the camera. My experience was more on as behind the camera, get the best out of the character. But now it's just me, and you're listening to me, and I hope that it's worthwhile to listen to. So hope to catch you in the next video, and I'll probably put a couple links here for other videos, so just see if you're interested in that. Forward me a like and type me a couple words just to let me know that you passed by, and share it to your bike buddies, your video editing buddies, and that type of thing. So and by buddies I mean any gender. So thank you very much for hanging in with me in this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.